Martin has no legal right to make visiting arrangements for this child that I'm carrying because this child is not his.
What'd she say?
Dreaming. This is a dream.
Your Honor, this is an outrage. This is an obvious fabrication and deserves to be dismissed out of hand.
Your Honor.
The defendant has chosen this
May
course
I
of action.
request a brief recess to confer with my client?
Order. I am in a deep REM nightmare at the count of 3. I'm going to wake up.
Order in the courtroom. To call this outburst a surprise would be an understatement.
I can prove it. I will bring the real father in. And he will testify that this child I'm carrying is his.
Before you attempt anything, please be aware that in the eyes of the law, Mr. Martin is the father of your unborn child.
But he is not.
Any and all children of this marriage are regarded by the law as your husband's.
By the time this child is born, I will no longer have a husband. The divorce will nullify the father's rights as far as this child is concerned, won't it?
Your Honor, I request recess. My client needs some time to consider this new information.
So does this court. Recess until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
All right.
So what do you think? Did she have an affair?
I don't know.
I mean, is that why she was so desperate to get this pregnancy and keep this pregnancy under wraps?
I don't know.
To leave town, to sever ties? I mean, it all falls into place, doesn't it? Were you watching her? Can you tell when she's lying? Was she making it up?
I just don't know. I have no idea what she's doing.
Honey, I know that Tad has dragged you through hell and high water, but don't do this.
Opal, he doesn't have any rights to this child because he is not the father.
I was there from the champagne and orange blossoms right to the cold, bitter end. I know you like I know my own daughter, and you are not a cheater.
Opal, leave me alone.
Brooke, we understand this is an ordeal. Now, if and when you want to talk.
I don't need to talk. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Mama, I gotta get out of here.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Brooke, it's one thing to lie to a friend. It's another to lie to a lawyer. But lying under oath is suicide. Do you realize what you've just done to your case?
Look, nobody can prove that Tad is the father.
Oh, really? Tad is the only one in the running.
Everybody knows I slept with Edmund.
Over a year ago. It doesn't take a fertility expert to rule him out.
We had an affair.
And it ended before you married Tad.
It started again at Willow Lake.
Maybe in your head, not in point of fact.
We went to bed together.
Brooke, maybe you forgot that I know the story of Willow Lake. Parts 1 and parts 2. How you struggled to tear yourself away from Edmund. How guilty you felt about almost breaking your marriage vows. But almost adultery is not an effective way to reproduce.
Didn't you ever wonder why I was so upset over something that never happened?
I did.
Well, now you know. I left out the punchline. I said goodbye to Edmund, but only after I let him make love to me.
Brooke, is this a lie?
If you don't believe me, you can ask him.
He knows.
He will back me up. All the way.
Brooke, if you're not telling me the truth, you are in deep, deep trouble.
Olivia, now you know the whole story. Do you still want to represent me?
Brooke, I can face anything if the truth is on my side. But if you're lying to me, I'm out of here.
second.
Excuse me, Mr. Gray? Ms. English is here to see you.
Thank you, Lucy. Lucy, do me a favor. Show Kendall the front door. Make sure she uses it. And take her key on her way out.
My pleasure. Have I come at a bad moment?
No. Just another fun-filled day at Wildwind. What's up?
I need your help.
An assignment?
Well, I guess you could say that. It's a big one. My life depends on it.
What's going on?
New Year's Eve. I wasn't completely honest with you. There was something that I held back.
I know. You're pregnant.
Well, call me a little old-fashioned. I remember when women would break the news themselves when they were ready to phase into maternity clothes.
I found out by accident.
By accident?
Yeah, I found Dixie in Dr. Kadami's office. She was going through your files.
That's how they found out?
No, I nipped that in the bud, but then Tad walked in, played the concerned father, and so Kadami...
Tad and Dixie. They'll do anything to get what they want. And right now, they want what I have.
New Year's Eve. That's why you shot me down, isn't it?
Tad was holding a custody suit over my head. And I thought that my only choice was to leave town and take Jamie with me, and I couldn't do that if he knew I was pregnant. I had to move fast, Edmund. I should have moved even faster.
You should have told me.
What good would it have done? I was on my way out of town. I couldn't start a life with you or anybody else for that matter.
You should have just told me the truth.
Look, the truth is out now, and it's working against me. The judge let Tad renege on his promise not to sue for custody. I mean, he signed this legally binding contract, and it doesn't count because I can't get my son away. Because his lying, two-faced father was under duress. Is that perverse?
I'm sorry.
You tried to stop them in Dr. Kadami's office. Please, Edmund, help me stop them now.
I'm not a lawyer, Brooke. I don't know anything about custody cases.
Listen to me. My life is on the line here. You're my only hope of holding on to this baby.
What is it you think I can do?
Will you just back me up? My story, will you validate my story?
What story are you talking about, Brooke?
Will you go to the courthouse and tell them that this baby is yours?
Yesterday, you didn't even want me to know that you were pregnant. Today, I'm supposed to be the father?
Ted already has his hooks into Jamie. If you don't help me, he's going to stake a claim on this new baby, too.
Well, he is the baby's father, isn't he?
Edmund, he'll sue for custody. Custody, he'll take my children away.
How do you know that? Have you talked to him?
Talk to him? Tad will do anything to get what he wants. This is the man who said he wanted to spend his life with me.
You know, I said the same thing to you, and you know I meant it. But you said you didn't trust me.
I'm sorry, Edmund. I had to say something. Don't you understand? I did what I thought I had to do.
I would have done anything for you, you know that? Anything. All you had to do was tell me the truth.
I'm telling you the truth now. Please help me now. Edmund, I need you.
It's too late.
Why? Why is it too late?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Edmund, they'll take my babies away.
I pray to God that that's not true, but even if it is, Brooke, I can't walk into a courtroom and say that I'm the father of your baby.